Welcome Rashida on our MYB channel. We will hear from
Hi, everyone.
We will hear from her about herself and her career. So Rashida, please tell us about yourself and your career, what you're doing.
Hi, Rajesh. Thank you so much for having me here today. It is really a pleasure to be with you and to be able to share my thoughts and my entrepreneurship journey with you and everybody out there who's listening to us. So I would like to start with my introduction. My name is Rashida Kapadia, and I am a certified image consultant, internationally certified. So I've done my image consultancy from the US. And this was a long time ago, 17 years ago, when nobody knew what image consultancy was in India. And I started off as a personality development trainer because nobody understood what image consultancy was all about. I like to call myself a life and style guru because I help people to style themselves and look great. And I also help them with life skills. So whether it's in their professional lives to become more successful, to become more communicative, and whether it is in their personal life to enhance their relationships, to have better emotional intelligence. So it's an amalgamation of everything that I do. And that's why I like to call myself a life skills and a stylist.
Great. So you have taken almost 2 decades in this particular field. So you have so much of experience.
Yes.
Great. Tell us how you keep on motivating yourself today also. And by self-motivation, how do you motivate others?
Okay. So I get motivated. One thing is I write a quote almost every day. Okay. So I always write a quote by myself. I think of something, and whatever experiences I'm going through in my life, I talk about that. I write a small quote and I post it. And I know a lot of my clients, my family members, my friends, they follow me and they get motivated by these quotes because they often send me a message that, Rashida, thank you for posting these quotes because it helps us every day in our lives as well. So that's how I motivate myself. I motivate my clients. And, every day there's somebody who calls up and says, like day before yesterday, a client called up and she said, Rashida, I have my son's my brother's son, he wants to do a course with you, and even his friends, so would you help them out? So many years before I had done the course with you, and I found it extremely helpful, so I have recommended it to them as well. So that's how I keep getting referrals and I keep myself motivated. And I have this funda in life that have courage and be kind. So have courage to face whatever difficulties come in your life. Have courage to face the failures. Also, there will be ups and downs. And also be nice to people because kindness will always lift somebody up and it will make you feel good also.
Very nice. Very nice. I like this sentence. Courage, have a courage.
Have courage and be kind.
Superb. Superb. Any success story you would like to tell us?
So there have been a lot of success stories. I have worked with people who have traveled abroad. So many of my students who were nothing over here, like they used to feel very shy, awkward, and they said I'm no good, and they have gone on to become designers and actresses and architects. So one success story which is very close to my heart, is about this young girl who was just 24 or 25, Maharashtrian girl, and she did her course with me. A few sessions were left, and she said that she went off. She didn't come back to me. She for a few 2-3 months she didn't come back, and I was wondering what happened to her. Then suddenly one day she comes to my office with a box of mithai, and she's saying, ma'am, I went, after learning from you, I got the courage and I went to Hiranandani Builder. She was an architect. In her firm, she was not getting the raise, or she was not growing, and she was scared to approach her boss. But after doing the course with me, she went to Hiranandani Builders directly into the office, and there was a lady sitting there, the chief architect. This girl goes to her with all her drawings and all her credentials, and she says, "Ma'am, I would like to work with you because I know that I'm worth it." And that lady was so impressed. She said, "You had the courage to come and tell me that you're appointed. So, ma'am, it's all because of you." And like that, I have a lot of stories. Of course, I have worked with top head honchos also. So the chief engineer of MADA, L&T, engineers of L&T. I have also worked with JP Morgan Bank, the directors. All those I can't share, but yeah, definitely I think these smaller success stories matter a lot, because it's these everyday ordinary people who grow on. There was this very shy girl from Nasik, and she came to me, and now she's gone to New York, and she's become so confident, and she's doing so well over there. So there are a lot of students who are traveling abroad. They come to me to develop their personalities and also to learn about cross-cultural etiquette.
Great, great. Superb. Tell me about your 3 best qualities or your USPs.
So I think one of my best quality is that I have a lot of empathy. I understand people and I can connect very easily, and I'm a good listener. So people love talking to me. The other thing is that I'm not judgmental. I don't judge anybody by saying you're good or bad. And I think that is what endears them to me. So, and of course, I'm quite confident. So that helps, because whenever I walk into a room, people say that you have a very strong personality and you look very confident. So maybe I might not be sometimes very confident from inside, but I generally show that I am confident.
Great. Good tip. Anyways.
Yeah, because sometimes when you're going to, give a speech somewhere, and there are a lot of people who are better than you, that's, you feel that, okay, there are too many big shots over there, then you're afraid, of course. But then you have to show that you're confident.
Nice. Yeah. This is any message for our audience today?
So one message that I would like to give is that everybody is going through a very tough time nowadays, but it is your resilience. You need to build your resilience in life, because in life there are too many things that will keep happening: ups and downs, illnesses, failures, no money, fights in the family. All these things will keep happening. But if you're resilient, you will come out of it stronger, and you will also learn a lot from it. So it's very important to be resilient when you're living your life, and if you want to live it fully.
Okay. Very nice of you. Good message. Last but not least, you have to tell about your 3 top wishes which yet to be fulfilled, and you want to fulfill them in this lifetime.
Okay. So one of my wishes is I'm on a mission to groom India, because I have traveled all over the world. I'm quite a well-traveled person, and I love traveling. I have seen that their behavior is very, very different from our behavior. So we need to work on that, and that's why I have started my mission Groom India, so that I can groom, and I do for free for the children of the slums and the lower strata of society. I help them with their etiquette and behavior skills, so that when they grow up, they will be better behaved, and India will be able to we will be able to stand with our heads high. Nobody will look down on us. So that is one mission which I am on, Mission Groom India. My second wish is, of course, to see all the 190 countries of the world. So that's my wish. And my third wish is to become one of the leading image consultants in India. I'm trying to work towards that, and hopefully that will come true.